So what I like best about my course is the fact we actually have some people from the industry teaching us. So they actually can come up with like a lot of examples, tell us stories, little things happen to them, and actually makes you involved even more. I really like that side of it. And I actually also really like the course because as part of the course you have to do 400 hours of work experience, which for some people they would think that's not really important, but nowadays experience is primal when you're going to go to an interview later on in life. You really, really need to have like something to say. Having like the theory is good, but having the practice is even better, I think, nowadays. I like living in West London because Ealing is just like in zone 3. So therefore you can go to the West End in like 20 minutes with a tube. You can actually live the experience of living in London without being too central, which I would dislike, I think, because it's a bit too busy. The fact like Ealing is, for me, a perfect place because you can actually walk in Ealing as well, as a part-time. As a student, you may like that as well. And the fact like it's quite a bubbly city, to be honest. You have like many festivals, such as the Jazz Festival. You have like all the restaurants. You can have a life, which is not just a student life, but you can grow a life in Ealing, I think. Best experience so far is definitely the live events. So that's going to be during your second year, you're going to have to put up a live event, something you've done yourself from scratch till the end. So that was amazing. We had to bid for the event, we had to bid for a real, actually, person, like we bid for Barrett's Home. So it was a bit scary because you had to go and like talk to real people, and actually we had like a panel and they were like judging us and like finding out if they like our event, choosing us after that. So it was a bit scary, but it was a good experience. And after that, we had to do the live events for them. So it was like actually really putting theory into practice. It may be for some people a bit like thinking, oh, it's going to be really easy, but it was actually a real situation. It wasn't simulation anymore. It was you doing the job as an event manager, and I thought that was the best experience ever. I enjoy the most at University of West London is the fact actually we have lecturers who have worked in the field. For me, it's the most important because people can teach you something, but if they never practice it, it doesn't give you a real feel of what's happening. It doesn't give you like all the little details, bad, good, and you know, all this kind of little story which actually makes a course and makes events being that what they are. Actually, it's not going to always be perfect. And events can start really badly, but then become great events. You never know. So they give you that, and I think that's the best they can do, being within the industry, giving us their knowledge, actually. I think the advantage of a multicultural university are numerous. The fact is, I'm a foreigner, I'm from France, not really exotic, but it's a foreign country in any case. So for me to come here and to discover the fact like I wasn't alone was quite nice. I think the university actually reflects London as a cosmopolitan city, as a melting pot. It actually is London. The university has actually got so many like international students, European students, but also English. For me, I discover like English culture, people discover French culture from me, so I think it's a good exchange.